So Susanna, Maya showing me off at the airport.
It's raining. Gonna miss you.
Frankfurt Terminal 2. Heading on Vistara to Delhi. We're heading north into the Himalaya. Arrived in Delhi. Let's head into the car to get this adventure kicked off. Nice and warm here compared to Germany.
Taking a picture of me?
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm taking a video of you for my family.
Yummy, thank you for doing that.
So with my friends going fishing,
Yeah.
we're having onions, we're having lamb, and we're also having brain.
Why? As you
Traditional Indian meal. It's lovely.
I don't know.
The drive from Delhi to the Pancheshwar River where we'll be fishing is less than 500 kilometers. So you might wonder why it takes more than 12 hours to drive. I think when you look at the scenes of the highway up ahead, you'll understand.
Oh, my people. This is actually unfortunately this spot. Like there's something happening today.
Yeah. There's some festival happening at the Ganges. We're passing over the river. So this is the highway, fascinatingly. Right, there she is. Mighty river indeed.
We are in some village here, and then I think after looking at the maps, I think we need to take a left somewhere.
To break up the drive, we spent the night at the lovely Perchwood Hotel, where we enjoyed some great food and watched India beat Pakistan at the Cricket World Cup. The next day, we started our journey into the Himalayan mountains, stopping for breakfast for Indian scrambled eggs at a wonderful roadside stop. On our way.
And that video makes it look like as if we are some really remote place, huh?
We've been doing this the whole time, right? The entire journey. Now you've wrecked my monologue, now they'll know the truth. Look at that valley. Beautiful. The road has gotten narrower. We're down to one lane. Passing traffic. In the view. Don't go over the edge. 2 feet. By early afternoon, we had reached our camp, located on the Pancheshwar River, shortly before the confluence with the Kali River and the border to Nepal. Later that afternoon, Rajat and I, together with our guide Bobby, crossed the Pancheshwar Bridge to do some fishing from the other side of the river. I had a lovely fish strike my fly hard, breaking my 20-pound leader, but Rajat managed to get this Mahseer in shortly after it had gone dark. The first fish of the trip, however, was caught by Carmen and the other group. Well done, Carmen. I caught my first fish the next morning, and while being a bit of a tiddler, I was glad to have caught my first Mahseer on the fly. The next day, Randeep caught this wonderful 12.5 pounder.
Now you can hold. Okay, madam. fish. Ready to go. Okay. Thank you. Sir. Thank you. High five. Thank you, Sarji.
Here's a lovely 4-pound mahseer that I caught on the spay rod.
You go.
This is the fly I'm using today. Black, very, very heavy spay rod. Carmen again with another beautiful mahseer. Fishing the Pancheshwar River near the confluence with the Kali River. The Kali River forms a border with Nepal. On the other side of the river, you can see the Shiva temple, which we'll be visiting later. On this side of the river, you can see a fire. Bodies are being burned at the river's edge in accordance with a Hindu tradition. Part of the reason that the fish apparently grow so large in this river is due to the fact they get lots of protein from the remains of these funeral fires. Fun fact, Nepal has a time zone that's 15 minutes different from India. So depending on whether I got an Indian or Nepalese hotspot, the time on my Apple Watch would change by 15 minutes. We're using this little middle tube fly, and now we're moving to a really heavy sculpin pattern. Should get us down. One of the coolest parts of the trip was seeing the wild animals of the Himalayas. In addition to reinus and langur monkeys and 2 types of deer, Rajat and Randeep saw a leopard right across from our campsite at dusk. It was fun fishing in the large Kali River. The hill across the water is already Nepal. I made it 100 meters from Nepal, but didn't actually make it in. Fishing with a plug, casting all the way across, letting it sink down into the deep water, but unfortunately no takes here. So as you've seen, I haven't gotten the monster yet. So every good travel fishing video has to have some spiritual element to it. So I'm going to the Shiva temple to try and get a blessing to catch that monster fish. And more importantly, a blessing for some family and friends. Just heading into Shiva temple to thank for Rajit's birthday and for my son Benno's birthday. Happy birthday, Benno. I'm turning 50. So my mind must have been on something else, probably the fishing, because I got a number of things wrong there. For starters, it wasn't Rajat's birthday, it was Randeep's birthday. Secondly, it wasn't even my son's Benno's birthday at all. It was a month off. Oh, and he's turning 13, not 15. So you wonder when you get all those things wrong, whether the blessing is still going to work. Still met the holy man. He lived in a cave with his little cat and gave us wonderful blessings. And we'll see what happens as a result. Happy birthday, Benno. Nope, still not his birthday.
Hey, dear Coco, happy birthday.
Well, the cooks back at camp knew it was Randeep's birthday and made this wonderful birthday cake. Speaking of which, the food was amazing. You wonder how those travel adventure fisher guys in the Discovery Channel manage to survive in the wilderness all the time. Well, they've got fantastic guides doing everything but reeling in the fish, and they've got amazing cooks making sure they're well fed. We went with the outfitter Himalayan Outback, and they were fantastic. Many thanks to Mickey and the rest of the team for everything they did for us. The food was amazing, the guides were fantastic, and the camp was awesome. On the last day, We drove upriver to go rafting down, fishing as we went. It was a great time. We saw wildlife and it gave us a chance to see a new stretch of water. Just heading out for my final evening session of the trip. Got to bring along my headlamp because we'll be heading back in the dark. And here's another pro tip from the fishing travelers on the Discovery Channel. Don't shave, even though the camp's like really nice. It'll make you look more intrepid. And then, as night had fallen, I got my hit, and the line started to peel off my reel. Yeah, it's a lot easier to hook them than. It's nice because they're right on the reel, right?
Yeah.
Just walk with it.
Oh God, it's a big one.
Record. One second now. One second, sir. Very careful.
Should I hold him?
No.
No, he's not hooked at all.
Sure, sir.
So in the end, I caught a 24-pound Mahseer. Little confession to make, though. I did catch it on the second day. You ever wonder why on those fishing shows they catch the big fish in the last 5 minutes? Well, it's because they want you to watch to the end, just like me.
It's tired, huh?
Yeah. You turn that way.
Yes, and
Obviously. Yeah. Now he's okay. Now he's ready for. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Okay, sir. Look. Bomb.
Well done.
yes!
This is what you came for.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. One observation is that we did seem to catch many of our fish either at dusk or after it had already become dark. Here's Randeep with another beautiful Mahseer caught under these conditions. The next day we started on the long journey back. More of the same. Crazy highways, except we did it all in one go this time. The good thing is I managed to get a little bit of sleep on the way.
Norman, all this happened while you were sleeping.
And now you're missing the Red Fort. We're at the Taj Mahal. You're missing it. It's the Taj.
Arriving in Delhi well rested, there was still a day left to do some sightseeing in Delhi with Carmen and Randeep before heading home. It was final evening in India, and I'm eating brain on a pal. Oh, so good.
It's good, no? Yeah. It's even better than roti.
After an uneventful flight, I arrived home to my family. And unlike the 25 Golden Mahseer that we caught and released unharmed into the wild, all these guys are keepers. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and tight lines.